I don't know what I did wrong. August 27th, 2025. A day that will be marked in our children's calendars as one of catastrophe. On this day, a naive boy attempted something that would turn him into a man. Dear viewer, this is the cookie incident.
Oh my god.
Hello, Internet. Today I am going to attempt something that might not be possible, but I'm going to do it anyways, okay? I will make chocolate chip cookies without burning my house down. Yay! Also, I'll be doing it without help or Google. That's kind of the secondary challenge. The main challenge is not burning down the house. I found a recipe online that makes 24 cookies if all things go according to plan. And also, this is an easy recipe. I actually had to put easy in front of chocolate chip cookie recipes because this dude was telling me, yo, pull out the stand mixer, and I'm like, that's witchcraft to me, man. I'm not pulling out the stand mixer. The most baking I've ever done with a oven is putting a frozen pizza in there, so this is gonna be fun. My parents are gone for the week, so I've been conducting experiments while they've been gone, and this is gonna be one of them. They might come down to a charred house. Let me go get my ingredients here. This darn cat is putting her hair on my clean space. I just cleaned this, and now she wants to lay down here. It's because the other one over there is bullying her, beating her up. And now she takes refuge on the island. All right, and now thing two's up there. Their hair just like falls out of them. I don't want their hair in my cookies. My beautiful cookies that I'm making. Oh, he's okay. They're about to smack down. Hold on. Oh yeah. She never fights back. This is big. The tuxedo always bullies her. But she's looking like she wants a fight. Now I gotta fix my camera. It was at the perfect angle. It just took me 15 minutes to find baking soda, but I did it without help. I feel good. So, the ingredients for today. We have half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick. I just learned that today. Half a cup of granulated sugar. I don't know what granulated sugar is, but we got sugar. It's white. I think that's normal. We got brown sugar. Half a cup of that. Right? No, a quarter of that is what we're gonna need. 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I was proud of myself. I knew where the vanilla extract was off rip. No help needed. 1 large egg. 1 3/4 cup flour. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Well, there's half a teaspoon of kosher salt, but this is salted butter, so I'm not gonna. 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Found them right here. I thought we only had mini chips, but then I saw this thing and I was like, oh, it's the big ones. So step 1 in the instructions is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if I want to do that. It might take me a while to do the rest of the steps. Like, I guess it might just be a waste. But I'm following the recipe. How do I maneuver this contraption? Let's do this. Oh my god, it's 350 off rip. I didn't even have to press it. It was automatically 350. So I have to melt the butter. I don't know if it's needed, but the recipe says to melt it, so I'm melting the butter. I need a big mixing bowl. Dude, I have to use a clear mixing bowl. You won't be able to see. All right, well, let me just unpack literally every single one of these real quick. Honestly, these feel nice. This is a newer one. I like this one because it's newer, it's shinier. Oh, I have to melt the butter still. Okay, we're melting the butter. Come on, man. I don't want to touch you because then you're gonna get on my hands. Don't you get up here! Oh, I need the spray bottle. We don't have dude, I don't know where they put the spray bottle, but I need the spray bottle. Plan B is the vacuum. The vacuum always scares them away, but. All right, back out. Get out of here. Rawr. Our butter is not fully melted, but that's okay. As I stop recording for 1 moment, the oven beeps. We are at 350. So now, the rest of this time, I'm just wasting time. I melt the butter. I mix the butter with sugar. I got my whisk here. You guys need a better angle. I know you guys need a better angle. I send you guys to the sky and then we do this. One of the cats is messing up my audio. He's playing with a toy right now. Dude, this is like 1% the pain a single mother has to feel. Like, I'm already gonna lose it. Anyways, half a cup of sugar. I'm like a kid in a sand pit. Dude, stop with the freaking toy. Oh my god, I'm losing it. I am a single mother, and my freaking annoying kid is playing with this stupid ass loud T-Rex that goes roar. Bam, okay. Oh, it says sugars, so I have to do a 1/4 cup of brown sugar also. Brown sugar looks good, man. I don't know if I'm supposed to be packing it down, but I'm doing it lightly. I'm not going hard on it. And then, boop. And now the 1/4 cup is dirty. Gosh darn it. How's that taste? That tastes good. I think brown sugar is just sugar with molasses in it, which sounds delicious. Bro, all right, we're gonna mix while my kid with this freaking T-Rex Man, he loves that T-Rex, man. This doesn't look right. This feels wrong. Okay, now we gotta stir the vanilla in. The vanilla and the egg in. The egg. There's a reason there's paper towels here. I suck at cracking eggs. And there's a cat hair on it. I have to mentally prepare for this. This is hard. Oh God. Okay, I may have went a little too hard. It looks like we're getting some shell action, but I think I can recover. I took the head off. No shell. I lied, there is shell, and I just got freaking salmonella. It's a baby shell, though. I'm gonna take it out with a toothpick. Get out of there. You don't want to be in there anyways, man. It's getting dug into the brown sugar. Spoon action! It's so small I can't even show you guys on camera. But it exists, okay? I'm not insane, but it's gone. I don't know where it went. I'm just gonna assume it's gone. Teaspoons. I don't know what a teaspoon looks like. This looks like a teaspoon, but I don't know. Okay, wait, there's TBS, and there's also a TBSP. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, TSP is tablespoon. Wait, no, I mean teaspoon. We got TSP. 1 TSP. I need 2 of this in vanilla extract. I know a little bit of vanilla extract goes a long way. And honestly, 2 feels like too much, but I'm gonna trust. I'm gonna trust that I wrote down the thing correctly. I'm gonna taste it. Chef's turn. Okay, I have to incorporate this. I'm gonna incorporate it. Also, the eggs need just to pop. There we go. Something feels wrong about this. I feel like I should turn off the oven because this is gonna be a while. But you know what? We ball. It just says incorporate. The next part I have says don't overmix, but that's not till next time. So I'm just gonna mix this really good. Do one of these. Yeah. This is not working. This isn't doing anything. But I liked it. It was fun. I ate like one thing today, so these cookies are gonna be delicious. It's not smart. I should eat something else. But oh my God, these cookies are gonna be yummy in my tummy. Honestly, I feel like that's good. Now I need to add baking soda, salt. I'm not doing the salt, so I just need to add flour and baking soda. I'm gonna do the baking soda first because that's easier and I have the teaspoon out. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Dude, this is actually messed up. Because this isn't like a square, it's like a circle. Where is half on this? Cause like it gets like, you know what I'm saying, right? It gets more and more. Like the half is probably like down, I don't know where the half is. It's probably higher up than you would think. Am I making sense? I'm probably not making sense to you, but it makes sense, okay? The half part is probably higher up than like half here, right? This is dumb, but I think I'm cooking. Oh my God, it's actually working. Like we're losing a little bit, but oh my God, I lost so much baking soda. There's actually a plan I have. Because my fingers are now wet, the baking soda will stick to my fingers, so I can just grab it like that. Now that is something a pro chef wouldn't actually know. That's something you gotta be on a certain part of the spectrum to know. I swear, I see one of the cats lurking. If you get up here, I don't even know. I don't know what oh shoot. I'll say that's half a teaspoon. Honestly, that much didn't get in, and the rest is stuck to the spoon because it was wet. Yeah, that's probably a half a teaspoon. 1 cup and 3/4 flour. So the instructions said that make sure not to pack down the flour because too much flour is bad. Now I do wonder, what is too little flour then? Because I'd rather do too little than too much if too much is bad. I hate flour. It gets everywhere. These cookies better be good, man. That's all I'm saying. If they're not, I have no one to blame but myself. It's 10 o'clock at night and I'm doing this. I feel great. I love being unemployed. Nah, hold on now. Are we cooking? Are we cooking with gas? We are actually, gas stove. Actually I'm not. I'm baking. We're baking with gas, baby. Woo! This looks good. Holy shoot, I could eat this. Is this what they call a cookie dough? The little bits of flour that are like on the side, like go away. This feels way too stringy. Do I need to add more flour? Hold on. I'm gonna add a bit more flour, I think, because this is way too stringy. What did I add too much of? What liquid did I add too much of? Melted butter? No.
Yes. You see, now that I have survived this experience, I do believe that the melted butter should not have been melted, and this will cause greater problems later on.
Anyways, I do need more flour. Flour is the only way that I'm gonna fix this, I'm gonna assume. Now, if flour doesn't fix this and it makes it worse, I know who to blame. I'm blaming the recipe. But this is looking a little bit better. But it's still goopy. Maybe I'm over mixing. Hold on. Bunch of flour. This might, honestly, it's better to add a little bit at a time probably, but these cookies are gonna taste horrible, but they're gonna be my horrible cookies. Yeah, that won't hold on itself. I'm gonna taste this. Holy moly, that's delicious. Alright, I'm putting the chocolate chip cookies in. You know what? Or chocolate chips in. I've added so much flour. I've added like probably 2.5 cups of flour when it said to add like 1 3/4 cup. It says to add a cup. We got a cup of semi-sweet chocolates. This isn't a cup, but I'll get a few more. Oh, that looks good. That's probably a cup. Yeah, that's a cup. I'm gonna add a few more. What happens if I add too many chocolate chips? I mean, I already messed up. But what if I add too many? I just want to eat them now. I'm gonna hope that they stick a little bit together because the chocolate chips, what the chocolate chips are gonna do is they're gonna hold it together in some spots. You know, I said I'm not gonna get any help or anything, but I did ask my parents where the fire extinguisher is. You know, I texted them, hey, not that I'll need it for any reason, but where's the fire extinguisher? And also I got chocolate chips in my freaking whisk, man. Get out. Every chip matters. Get out. I am an adult. I have a degree. Now, because I'm not looking anything up, I did think about this. I do have a small predicament. First off, I don't know what baking sheets to use. I don't know if these are the right stuff. But also, I don't know, do I need parchment paper or something? Can parchment paper go in the oven? I don't know. So I'm gonna go with I don't need parchment paper for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is because there's butter in here and I assume the butter melts, or it's fat, so the fat will stop it from sticking to things. That's my guess. And number 2 is I've seen my mom bake cookies before, and I don't remember if she used parchment paper or not, but I do remember there were cookie stains on the sheet. So I'm assuming that the cookies go straight to pan. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Because if I recall, I remember there being cookie residue on these. This recipe makes 24 cookies. And I have a perfect mouse tool. I have 2 mouse tools. This one feels too big, but this one feels too small. Is there one that's just right? There is one that's just right. Yeah, too small, too big, just right. Honestly, there might be hope. There might be hope. Hold on. There might be hope. Holy moly, there might be hope. All that extra flour I added might have been needed or might have not been needed. Honestly, I'm surprised this thing is like actually getting them to fall off. I didn't expect like this action right here to actually work, but it did. We are making cookies. Now the question is, have I said that already? Maybe I did. But this time, the question is, am I making 24 cookies with this? Because that's what I'm wondering. I have a 3x4 here, so that's 12. So hypothetically, I make another one of these. We're good. There's gonna be something so wrong with them, but I'm gonna eat them. They're all mine. Not because no one else would want them, of course, right? You guys would eat my cookies, right? And I definitely added too many chocolate chips, but whatever. Did I mention that I'm an adult? That I have a degree, and this is what I'm doing. 6 plus 12, 18. We made 18. So we only got 75% of the expected outcome. I pulled one of these puppies out. What are you called? What are you called, man? I don't know. I forgot what they're called. So I think the first batch will do the ones that I don't have as many in, because if I mess up, it's not as bad. I'm so scared of the oven, man. Because it's like 1 billion degrees in there. What do you mean it's 1 billion degrees in there and it's like, it's in my house? Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta show you guys. The cookies are not looking too good. What happened to them? I could transfer these guys to give them more room, but I think I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it go, let it rip, and see what happens. Now, I haven't been keeping track of time, but I just feel like they're not cooking. I don't know what I did wrong. Honestly, it was definitely something to do with the flour. Well, no, because it was messed up before the flour. But look, we're getting some browning. Is that normal? That's normal, right? You want browner cookies? Well, I'm gonna let them sit in there for a while. So I had to pull them out, because I don't know what's going on. Low-key, looks scrum-diddly-dumptious. So I'm gonna just have to eat the cookies with a fork. And then I have to hide this abomination from my family when they come back. Oh, what is this? There's hairs. There's strings. It's probably sugar. Yeah, it's sugar. Yep, I got cookie soup. See, the question is, it's still delicious. Yeah, it's kind of good. It's actually so good. From the flavor I'm getting, I think I added too much sugar. However, I don't know where sugar plays into the role of this, because it's a solid. I'm gonna put the other one in, because if this is anything to go by, this entire thing is just gonna be cookie soup. I'm gonna let it go in for a while. I can't show myself anymore. I took my hat off, so I'm bald. What are you meowing at, bro? I fricked up Christmas dinner, now my kids are crying. Jesus. Forgive me, Father, for my gluttony has gotten the best of me. Get off my chef hat.
You know, the story of how chocolate chip cookies came into the world was that some lady threw something in and then she forgot about him, and then bam, when she came back, there were chocolate chip cookies. I don't believe that for 1 second. I tried to make chocolate chip cookies and look what I've got. I got cookie soup or cookie cake. I don't know what. I mean, it tastes great. Kind of. It's honestly too much sugar. Way too much sugar. But I don't think sugar was the problem, because why is it all liquidy? Why is it actual goop? Bruh, my parents come home in like 12 hours. What do I tell them? Yeah, the Cookie Monster came in the middle of the night and started making cookies. Apparently, he's not good making them. How do I hide this? Like, I can scrub this one down. I can clean this one out. But there's like, do I just throw this out? I'm not throwing this out. I'm thinking, like, you can see here, there's still some formations. Like, I can cut here. I can cut here. And I can cut here. And I can also cut here and here, and I can just, like, I don't know, put them on a plate and hide them in my room and act like they don't exist. I tried cooking these ones longer too, because as you can see, we got some liquid in there. I mean, the entire thing is liquid, but like, hey, this low-key, these look like, I don't know, but it's some kind of dessert where it's like cookie, and then you have the marshmallow melted in the middle, except for it's not marshmallow, it's like liquidy cookie dough. Mini update, got this puppy shiny clean, we're good. I also threw this puppy in the fridge, so maybe it'll cool down and it will get off better, because it's still kind of liquidy. Don't know why. We are about 2 hours after disaster, and I didn't know what to do with this. If you can see, it's basically all hollow. Here, I'll do a little like right here, just like right here. Yep, hollow. The entire thing is hollow, like it puffed up. And then under that hollowness, there's this right here that is stuck to the pan. Obviously, it's gonna wash off. I washed the other pan easily. This one I threw into the fridge thinking maybe it'd be easier to scrape off cold. I scrapped that idea because I realized something, that one of the joys of cooking is sharing what you've made. I'm going to not hide this abomination from my family, and when they get home tomorrow, I'm going to force them to try it. It's horrible, honestly. It's way too sweet. I might have put too much sugar in, but I just followed the recipe, man. I think that's where we are, is where I have finally, like, had this realization that I must share my creation, no matter how good or how bad. And like that, I finally understood the true meaning of Christmas. Except for Christmas, it's cooking. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you enjoyed me, give me a subscribe. And I hope you have a good day or night. See ya.